I'm Jeff Child with COTS Journal. I'm here at the Santa Clara Architect Show with Paul Martino of CSPI, and I want to tap his brain about technology in the markets. First of all, I want to talk to you about, can you point to maybe one technology area that your company sees as sort of the key or most important looking as the year ahead?
Well, CSPI basically focuses on three main technologies, which is the processing technology, the networking technology, and we're moving into a newer technology in storage. Mm-hmm. If you count software, that's a fourth.
Sure.
The biggest important one that we see moving ahead is probably in the networking side. Mm-hmm. We currently support with our networking 10 and 40 gigabit Ethernet networks, plus InfiniBand, which currently can support up to 56 gigabits. Mm-hmm. Next year, we believe as we're being told by Mellanox, who's the main silicon supplier, that it's going to be going up to 100 gig plus, and the Ethernet is sort of following suit.
Yeah.
So with just these higher and higher bandwidths, we think that that's the area where everything is. There's just multi sensors of data that's coming in that we have to process, and it's just going to suck up a lot of the bandwidth.
And the appetite is sort of infinite for that amount of bandwidth.
It seems to be
these
days.
Yeah.
The more you give it, as the technology improves, they just keep coming there with a lot of sensor data at faster and faster speeds.
Sure.
And so we think that's going to be sort of the heart of the system. And some of the things we're doing is, for example, with the support of Mellanox, is they have a converged fabric switch where we can support both Ethernet and InfiniBand on the same switch network, as well as fiber channel, which they claim is there but hasn't been implemented.
Yeah.
But it's the idea of converging fabrics and switching that we feel is going to be the heart of any system, because the processor technologies are coming more commodity-like, and the storage technologies are becoming more affordable in the solid-state area, and so data recording becomes the main feature for that you can now capture a lot of data, as opposed to before having to process it and decimate it before you can even store a little bit of it. Right.
You mentioned the sensors earlier. We'll talk about some of the markets, whether it be military or maybe other markets. How does this technology apply to those markets, and what is sort of the important thing they're doing with them?
Well, in the market area that we tend to focus in is military and aerospace markets. Specifically in the C4 ISR area, and even more specifically, radar signal processing. Sonar is still out there as a signal processing area, but intelligence systems and a lot of things that we're now capable of supporting as well. Yeah. So in those areas, again, the big data picture is coming, and so the key technology focuses in on again the networking of being able to swallow all that data and being able to process it in real time or near real time kind of conditions.
Could you put things in perspective in terms of compared to like 5 years ago where we're at today, and maybe looking forward from here to now? I mean, is it just more bandwidth? Is it more different applications of it, and maybe eliminating bottlenecks? What is sort of the path that we're on towards the future here?
Well, over the last 5 years, or even before, the trend has been towards, or was to sort of scale out and cluster a lot of single processor, single core processors as they were back then. As multi-core processing has come into the world, and the many core processing technologies, a lot of that scaling, it's actually scaling in. Yeah. So a lot of the technologies, because the interprocessor communications are being handled in the silicon itself. Yeah, right. You don't need some of the other network fabrics that were available in the embedded industry that may be, in fact, obsolete in the next 5 years.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So we look at InfiniBand and the ubiquitous Ethernet as surviving as a network technology.
Some form of Ethernet will always be around.
Because you're going to have to network more than just processors. You've got to network. The whole system is, the network becomes the system in some ways.
Everything will have an IP address. So that kind of
thing. We're moving into InfiniBand storage, so network attached storage where you can go 3 to 5 times faster than fiber channel can do today, or some of the other Ethernet fabrics. You know, as a system architecture, we feel that that's where it's going to move to, and that becomes the most important element.
Okay.
Processors are becoming very commodity-like, and just like everybody else, we'll probably just use them and utilize them in those senses. So we feel that InfiniBand as the new, as it becomes more ubiquitous in terms of having for real-time performance, or at least in the embedded industry, we think, you know, we'll be at the forefront of that.
Very good. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.